Guys, welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend. So last weekend we thought we'd get some pullback at least to 4,500 before we push higher, but you can see that the market pretty much refused to break our 4,540 pivot levels. So we kind of just went sideways for a couple of days, and then once we took over the resistance of 4,600, we had a nice 100-point push to the upside. So yeah, everyone's probably wondering what next. And we've probably been saying this for a couple of weeks now, and the market does not care. But yeah, just because it did last week doesn't mean it can't this week.
This short clip is presented by Community. Fast track your learning curve and profit with our LaDuc Trading Discord community. It is ideal for beginners who love the chase. Community provides access to not only Samantha's daily market thoughts and chase trades, but also her fabulous team of live stage mentors who share their actual trades and risk management stops across equities, options, and futures. You also get access to custom trade support when you need it. For more information, visit www.laductrading.com/community.
These are all the fib levels for a wave 3 extension in the market. And you can see right now that we're slightly over the 0.2 fib or 687. And you can see the next fib level is 4772. So either the market is going to break below this 4687 fib level to come down and retest 4560, or it's going to first push higher to 4772, and then it's going to come lower. But yeah, bigger picture, the overall movement of the market, this is something I expect. Ultimately, we will push to the top of the channel and probably make a new high as well. So this is what I'm watching, bigger picture. With that being said, let's go look at the dollar. So the dollar, again, we had two variations. One is a higher low, or one is an oversold bounce. You can see that we're pretty much following the green path. We are, eventually you can see that gonna come down the next level of support. I would say this is a minor support level. You will probably have another oversold bounce. Now that we've finished out both these paths, I would say what's also likely is we continue just moving like this in the market. Any bounce gets rejected, any bounce gets rejected till it breaks this previous low. So I expect something like this to kind of happen on the dollar. We look at the chart of Wix, and you can see that again, our support level here at $11 has been touched. So probably have an oversold bounce, but as we've discussed, probably have to break this low at 8.96 before any significant top can form in the market. So again, the chart of Wix does support our current thesis. The 10-year, again, not even the 4% is holding, given that the Fed has announced extra rate cuts next year. So, people could say, yeah, this has stopped, but it is very deep. It does rule out the possibility that this is a wave 4, but not 100%, right? I would say still a 5% chance we could push higher. But at this point, I would, kind of say that an oversold bounce that gets rejected is probably more likely what happens. So that's kind of what I see on the yields as well. But yeah, you can, kind of do the fib level from the top to the bottom. And you can see right now, 3.89, 3.9-ish. That is the 0.23 fib from the low in March. So yeah, generally you do tend to bounce. So just be aware. Kind of not a great time to be in longs. It's time to take profits. So with that being said, let's look at this week's watch list. So again, Google is kind of sideways, right? You can see 133.5-ish is your top resistance level. I'd say let's just make it 134. Above 134, we can push up to 140 again. And again, you can see this is the pivot that's been holding below 131. Google likely comes down to 127. So this is your range. Once the range breaks, you can play the next volatile action. The next one is Apple. And again, nothing obviously goes straight up. And you can see on the RSI that we are, starting to diverge. It's forming negative divergence. So whether you're bullish or bearish or super bearish, I think if we do stay below 196, we should come down to test 194, 192, and even possibly 190, right? Just a pullback, a healthy pullback before it can continue higher. The next one I have is Carvana. And again, it is overbought, but again, you can kind of see that it has an inside day today. So, inside days generally result to having a very volatile move the next trading session. So I would say if we can break over 55, then Carvana can see 60, 65. So Yeah, but if we do reject and we can't get over 55, then probably comes down to test like above 42. And last but not the least, we have gold. Assuming the dollar bounces and the gold looks like it's putting in a lower high, if we break below 187, pull back to 182, 183 is in the cards. So yeah, that's all I have for this week's watch list. I hope you have a great day.
Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more Wolf's weekly Wavelist videos and other content.